It's part one of our conversation with the man who introduced Elton John to Bernie Taupin and was in the music industry. Well, he still is. Ray Williams. I'm John Beaudin from Rocky Stream Music. Tell us about, and I love this story, and I wanted to press you more on it, but I didn't want to keep you the first time too long. Did you actually live with Sonny and Cher?
I with them. They wanted me to stay with them. So whilst I was on a trip to LA, I stayed with Sonny and Cher, and they looked after me. And I had a little girlfriend at the time called Joanne or Joanna, and I introduced her to Sonny and Cher. And to this day, Sonny's no longer with us, but to this day, she is still great friends with Cher. And we actually reconnect. It's another one that, you think of all those years ago, and we're still all friends, and it's just great. But anyway, when I stayed with them, it was brilliant. Imagine a teenager staying with these two icons. But at the time, they were still quite normal in many ways because, they'd moved into their first real home in Encino. And they were making a film. And, of course, that's what cost them a lot of money. And, it was just amazing the first time I went into, Cher showed me her, her room with all her clothes, which was unbelievable. And then Sonny had his Bobcat jacket and a few other things. He didn't have so many things as Cher. And they had a couple of scrambler bikes. I don't know the Yamaha, but they were Japanese bikes. And they were living on a plot, a new home, and there was another plot above them. And we used to go on the scrambler and go up the plot and go crazy. It was just great. They introduced me to one of my favorite characters from Bonanza, Foss.
Oh yeah.
They took us down to the studio.
Isn't it Dan Blocker? It was Dan Blocker, right?
Dan Blocker.
Yeah.
And actually, when I met him, there was another guy who used to play in Wagon Train. What was his name? He played Gil Favor. I think it was Gil Favor. Anyway, it was him. And sadly, shortly thereafter, he went down filming in South America. And they said he was drowned. But I think he fell off a boat and, down in the Amazon, Piranha, and God knows what. But it was so sad because he was one of the icons of Wagon Train. Mm-hmm. And that spurned a lot of things like Bonanza. And they were mixing his character with Hoss's character. But it was really cool to meet them as a young kid, teenager.
In our earlier conversation, we were talking a bit about Sonny and Cher. What years did you work with them?
Oh, God. So that would be 65. When did I Got You, Baby come here? That was it. That was 65, 66. Is that 65?
65. It was 65.
Yeah. So Brian Somerville had three clients after the Beatles. He had Sonny and Cher, he had the Kinks, and he had Tommy Rowe. And so I was assigned to all three of them. And that's how I got to know them. And that's, and then ultimately Tommy Rowe and his manager, Bill Lowry, brought me to America. And then Sonny and Cher asked me if I would work for them. That's why I ended up staying with them. And in the end, I chose to, work with Bill Lowry and Tommy Rowe.
Okay, time to get real personal.
Okay.
Yeah.
What brand of golf clubs do you use?
Oh, my God.
Because you love to golf, right?
Okay, so just a little. I've got a little story here.
Okay.
So about 10 days ago, I did have lovely bunch of golf clubs, and I was sending some stuff because we sold the house back over to Europe because there was too much stuff. Amongst it, I said, send those 2 bags of golf clubs, which were really old ones, over to England. In my car, I had my golf clubs, which were basically tailor-made irons, Callaway woods, and my wedges were Cleveland, and I had a beautiful putter, which, I have a few of those. But anyway, I took the bag out the car, and before I knew it, they had packed that into this big wagon, and that was shipped off to England.
I knew you were going to say that.
So they arrived today in England. So I didn't have any golf clubs, so I bought a new set, and now I have TaylorMade irons. I have an M6 driver, and I have an M6 5-wood, and I got TaylorMade Rescue 4 and 5, and then I've got a Callaway 56 degree, and I've got an old 60 degree Cleveland that I had, and I've got an old ATV TaylorMade 52 degree. There you are.
There you go. You're all set.
And I have an ER7 Evan Roll putter.
Wow.
There, like that.
You know, I know nothing about golf, and it's kind of like you were saying F42 9, a K, CD.
But for all those
George
avid
Benson.
golfers, all the avid golfers,
Yeah.
you hit
Oh,
the
yeah.
spot.
They'd
You
love
just
that.
hit it.
And you know what the best deal is? You know the gloves? So they can cost 21, 22, 23 bucks. The best value gloves are Kirkland. You get
Costco.
3 of them for 15 bucks in Costco. Now there's a free ad, but those they're just as good as anything. It's amazing. There, I got all that expensive equipment, but the gloves.
Didn't you just tell us you were going to go to Costco today?
Well, I've tried. Yes, I was trying to go there, but I will be going probably tomorrow afternoon to get some more wine.
Oh, best place for alcohol. That's all I have to say. Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. I'm John Beaudin from Rocky Stream Music.